All right, welcome to another episode of Alvin's Bites. Today I'm hanging out with Dawn, who's from California. Dawn, how are you today?
I am fine, Alvin. How are you?
Yeah, pretty groovy, thank you.
Good.
Dawn, in 20 seconds or less, tell the folks what business you're in and what problems do you help your clients or customers solve?
Sure. I am the CEO and president of an evaluation company based here in Los Angeles. We work predominantly with higher education, K through 12 education, and nonprofits. And we work with them on two facets. One is data analysis for grants and project or program improvement.
Uh-huh.
And then we also provide grant writing and grant proposal services.
That's fantastic. It's such an interesting business. Awesome. So Dawn, what's the biggest win you've had in your business, let's say last year in 2021?
Well, I'm happy to say that as of December 15th, 2021, we were successfully able to win in 6 months $2.4 million for our clients in grant funding.
Wow. Awesome. That's a big win. Yeah,
Yes,
congratulations.
thank you. Well, my clients, thank you to my clients.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So I guess in your business, what is a KPI that you track, particularly in your business? What's a KPI that you track for your business?
Well, there are several things. So one, of course, we look specifically at research patterns. So we're looking at the ways in which funding materializes, what the percentages of funding are approved or
Uh-huh.
gotten. And then we also look at the size and the structure of funding so that
Okay.
we can give our clients an understanding of what are some of the ways to use their resources wisely.
Yeah.
That's pretty much a big one. And then we also work within internally within organizations to help them do some program improvement. So we'll track things like staffing patterns. We'll
Yeah.
also help them with development issues. So funding streams and look at their funding portfolio, especially for nonprofits, and make sure that they're on track to be sustainable.
Yeah, that's super interesting. Great. And yeah, a lot of things that other business owners can adapt from what you're doing at the moment. That's really cool. Let's talk about cash flow. What's one thing that you've implemented in your business to improve or manage your cash flow?
Sure. So one of the things that we've done is in the past, when many companies have started this process, they front load a lot of services. So they don't charge anything and
Yeah.
they work with a client with the hopes that that client will get funding.
Yes.
It's great. It builds a good rapport with the client, but unfortunately for cash flow, it means you've got zero funds coming in.
Yes.
So one of the things that we did when we designed our work plan and our business plan was to stress the importance of having some front-loaded funding. So what we've done is built in a small chunk that the client will pay up front. So that allows us to then hire the necessary experts that we do. So we're a pretty lean and mean organization. We
Great.
have a staff of about 5, and
Nice.
we're very specialized, but there are times we want to bring in another consultant. So we use some of that front-loaded money to be able to ensure that we're providing the initial staffing and
Yeah.
support that the client will need.
Yeah. So that's great. So you're sort of charging up front kind of. Are you taking the whole amount? Or are you taking a percentage of the total campaign or?
It really depends on the client. So for
Yeah.
some larger clients, if they've already got some funding in place that they can utilize, we usually take a small fee. And what we do is a workup of the services that we would front load supply
Great.
and know how much that's going to cost us per hour per expert.
So
And
good.
then that way we've got a realistic thing where you're not charging a lot up front, but we're also not giving too much of our services away.
And you're cash flowing your operation. So yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
that's fantastic.
It's really important, and especially for a consultant. I mean, any consultant. It's one of the things that you
Yes.
wanted to ensure that you've got enough funds to support the things that you don't think about that you need, like technology, um,
Costs. Yeah.
working office supplies, things of that
Exactly.
nature that you never think of, but you actually have to pay for.
Exactly. Yeah, well done. Good on you. Let's talk about profit. What's one change that you've made in your business that's impacted your profitability?
Well, I think it's going back to what we were talking about in the initial startup is
Yes.
that we've tried to stay competitive with other companies. So actually in the Los Angeles area, there are quite a few companies that do similar things that we do.
Right.
So that's where our market research had come in, and we realized that if we just lowered our percentage of the total budget of a grant, we were able to be more competitive. So that brought us in more profit because we were able to serve more clients.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Awesome. Well, that's the end of this quick info bite. Lots of really, really good bits of information there, Dawn. So how do people find out more about your business?
Sure. We have a website. It's dmdspartnersinc.com. We're also on Facebook, so they can find us there. I don't have an Instagram page yet, but I'm working on it.
Cool.
Or they can email me, and I think, Alvin, you had said that you're going to put that up on your page.
I will.
Be able to contact directly.
Perfect. When all the links to the socials and all the contact details for Dawn will be in the post associated with this little quick micro podcast. Fantastic, Dawn. Well done with your business. I appreciate your heaps. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, thank you, Alvin, so much. It was a pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you.